back to Polka Dot Mailbox, and if you're new, welcome. Today I am unboxing for you my SCT sampler. I am so excited. Now I know everything that's going to be inside of this because I've seen some other people show their products as well. The theme is wander. Not all those who wander are lost. Now SCT is the company Scrapbook Cards Today, and they have these samplers. They create these exclusive acrylic pieces to include each month. And this is the June sampler for 2020. We'll start off with this gorgeous star stencil, and it is from Vicki Boutin's Let's Wander collection. And I can flip this card over so that we can see everything that's coming and who it's from in here. But basically this stencil is the item of the collection here, the sampler, that is for you to keep. They always include something that is going to last beyond using up the supplies. And this is like so much fun to think about what we could create with multimedia. Actually, even this itself is just dying to be used. I'm definitely going to have to incorporate this fun paper. Let's like pull this out and have a look at what this is made of. It's like so it's a glossy paper, but we can use that too. So I could see that being incorporated into a project. That's quite fun. So the other things that come in this collection are things that you are going to see, that you will have a little sneak peek of basically a few different collections. Now here is the Let's Wander collection. On this side I'll put everything from that, and then you can have a good look. And then this side over here will be the Blvd. What a clever collection. Squeeze the Day. And that's a lot of fun, as much fun as the collection would would look like here. Okay, so let's put all these wanders together. Look at how much stuff you get in this one. I'm gonna run out of room here. Put this off to the side. There we go. So you've got some really fun pieces. Like, this just never ends. We've got all these beautiful, colorful ephemera. Look at this cute one here. Very bright and cheerful. A lot of the colors that I love to work with. Look at this little envelope. How adorable is this guy? It's got a little card inside that you can open up and take out. And it's so mini. It's just adorably cute. That's fun. And I have to find a really cute use for this all. So this is the paper that comes with it. So this is now from, I'll show you both sides, from the Blvd collection. All those lemons. Let's move that out of the way here. These fun rainbows and watermelons and flowers. They're just so pretty. Cherries, strawberries. I just did a strawberry album of a day that we went to a strawberry farm. I can link that for you here. And it is like super cute, but this collection would have matched well for that themed album as well. So here are the wander papers that we are getting into now. So these are all 12 by 12s that have been cut down into 6 by 6s, and they give you a little sample of each of the papers so that you can get an idea for whether or not this is a collection you would like to have the entire collection of. And if not, you can create some gorgeous products. Like, look at this. Unbelievable paper. This might be my favorite from the Let's Wander collection. Like, that's stunning. I could see Fussy cutting out these flowers. Those are so pretty. So yeah, the idea is that you would get a little taste for what the collection is like. Now, what are these stickers a part of? This must be from Close to My Heart. These are stickers, and these are really fun chipboard pieces that come with this as well. So there's really like an endless number of possibilities of things that you can do with this sampler. All of this was only $13 delivered to my door in Canada, and I'm just really ecstatic and excited to get working with it. So stay tuned to see what I create. So here is project number 1. I had an album that I created a while back, and I started creating it in this little find that it used to be a planner, and I took out all the insides and I made an album out of this with these 3 rings here. Well, the way that I work, it just got too chunky, and I knew I had to move in something bigger. So I left this part rough so you could just see the back as to what it was. But basically, I took this, I think it was like a smash book, and I punched my own holes in it with my Crocodile, and then I created a cover for my Las Vegas album, and I used all of the different parts of Vicki Boutin's Let's Wander collection. First thing I did was I fussy cut Las Vegas. I stitched each letter and I popped them up on foam and attached them. I layered quite a few layers. This is one of the journaling cards here. I layered all sorts of different pages here, and I stitched around the edge. I used this acrylic piece, which is a perfect piece to use for the front cover, and then just one of the die cuts as a backing to give a little bit of a layering. And these little hearts are actually from the Blvd part of the kit, but the blues matched perfectly, so I went with that. So this is like, I'll give you just a quick little flip through here of an album. I always go way too chunky when I make projects like this, and I don't know why. I never learn to try to keep down the number of layers, but I just never do. And I've used so many different collections for this album that I didn't mind actually using a different one on the cover, because I've incorporated so many different collections throughout the book, and I'm not even finished, but because I've expanded into this bigger book, now I can actually keep going, and I can put some more pages in here, because these rings are, as you can see, so much bigger than the rings that came in this original album that I had kind of had in mind. Now I was going to decorate this anyways, but I will have to use that for something else now. And I thought I would show you this other card that I made for my father for Father's Day. I had this kit out on my table and I needed to create a Father's Day card, so I fussy cut the word Dad out of the patterned paper from Let's Wander. I used the Creative Memory little chipboard pieces, and this is a chipboard piece here, and stickers. The enamel dots were my own. This arrow came in the stickers from the Let's Wander collection, and this is a Stampin' Up card that I had a base card for. But overall, it was like a really simple card to put together, and it's just perfect. Like, I don't often have a lot of these kind of colors. I tend to go for really girly, flowery, pink, yellow, pastel-y colored palettes for any collections I buy, so it was really nice to have this to work with. Okay, we have another Father's Day card here. This one was made with the ephemera, the butterfly and the leaves back there. Just a single piece of the patterned paper. I fussy cut one of the flowers from the patterned paper as well. I took one of those little washi like looking stickers on. The things that aren't from the kit are this little gem the letters that say Father's Day. I outlined the father's part to make that stand out against the card. And this was a Tim Holt sticker. Life was meant for great adventure, which I think is a perfect sentiment for the recipient of this card here. And then this is a really fun card. This one, I love this Vicki Boutin paper with this starburst or sunlight rays, whatever they're meant to be. And what I did was I took the hearts out of the chipboard and I used some scraps of paper to fussy cut around the shape of the heart, and I glued that on there, and then I popped it up even further, but I gave it a nice sturdiness to it. I just used 3 pieces of paper that I had little bits left over, and then I took the envelope that came in the kit, and it has a little interactive feature. No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. And I put the little sticker on there, so that's a cute little message. So this would be just a nice sort of thinking of you card because it's had a good vibration. So this was one of the stickers that came in the Vicki Boutin kit. This was one of the stickers that I got. I'm just trying to see if I have that sheet handy to show you where it came from. Oh, here it is. It came from this set of stickers here. This is a really neat sticker sheet to get. So again, I fussy cut some flowers from that patterned paper. If you can see, I did back a tiny little bit of sparkly tulle. It's this here in behind there, just to give it a little bit of shine, as well as I added these little gems, each on one of the pieces that came with the collection. So I got the flowers off of here for those, and I had little gems there. This is the ones that I fussy cut. I stitched all around the card as well, so that created that really pretty card. Here is a little mini album created with the Squeeze the Day Bella Boulevard collection. I've just got it clipped together here. So I used the sticker from the sticker sheet as well as this from the chipboard sheet. Those are chipboard as well. And I've created a little mini album just with the 6x6 pieces of paper. I've made a little belly band here for the little package of tea. I can link a video down below for the girl who inspired me. It was actually Pink Strawberry. Pink Strawberryz is the girl who I saw this tutorial on. I've put some little tags in here for my friend as a little gift, and then there is a little mini scrapbook. Now this is from our time together at the Crop and Create. And this is a perfect sentiment. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory, because we can't go to the Crop and Create this year. The events won't be happening, and we have been going as long as they've existed. They came to Thunder Bay first, and we've been going ever since they started. So it's sad to not be able to see all of the lovely designers and Catherine and our friends all scrapbooking together. So here I've created a little faves currently loving, so she can fill that out on there. I've stitched along all throughout. You'll notice little bits of stitching, and I just popped these up on some pop dots. Very, very simple little book. This, I've popped up one of the ephemera, and I've added one of those Bella Boulevard pops up there on the pineapple, and then just a little created by Tony on the back. I'll show you how I'm going to package it all up. So if you haven't seen my video with the purses, I will link them here. I've got actually 2 different videos, one where I make them, and I've also got a video for the shaker pockets, which I can link here, and I've got some little shred and sequins and confetti and stuff in there. I've created these little butterflies, these little vellum butterflies as a little embellishment, and a little shaker tag, and Then I can put this back clipped on here and tuck it in to the pocket, and it will go off to its recipient after I wrap it all up and send it on its way. Here is another card that I created primarily with the Squeeze the Day Bella Boulevard materials, but this is from the Vicki Boutin as well as this flower, and actually these little hearts are from the Close to My Heart, as well as I think this sticker was a Close to My Heart in this chipboard back there. So I really did mix the products, but this was the pop, the Bella Pop. These are the only things that I added that weren't in this kit, and I did use everything popped up on some foam, so I've created all sorts of layers for that card there. And then this is a really cute card. I enjoy the way it turned out a lot. You can see how dimensional it is, and this is like my favorite little embellishment cluster here. I've layered it on top of a pineapple that you can barely see. It was a circular die cut, but it was just the right size to give a little pop to that O. I outlined all the letters with just a black pen. I fussy cut some of the papers because I just love these little lemons and these little pieces of fruit, and I just love the way that this came out, and the BU was part of that chipboard as well. So you can see how much stuff I have made. I still have so much stuff left, and I plan to make more, but I wanted to get the video up so that you could see while it was still June, and I was still working with this collection. But I intend to make one more album. I've put together this little sort of a cluster of materials for my Las Vegas album I did the cover of. I did most of that album. I still have like so many pictures from it that I wanted to add some more pages, and now that I've expanded it by adding a new cover, I can do that. So because I have still all this left from Vicki Boutin, and here's some fussy cutting that I did of another, actually this is kind of cute right there. I suspect I'll probably do something in the back of that album. I didn't even use the stencil. This is really interesting paper in the background that I could have seen using it as well. So you might still see, if you follow me on Instagram, another picture of the things that I've been creating. I have been posting the pictures to Instagram after I create something. I've been posting there. So I used up quite a lot of that Squeeze the Day collection. So you can see how I have fussy cut out. I really like this paper a lot. These two, and I could definitely make a couple more cards with it. And these are all like the little scraps and stuff that I had left. And you can see how much I've used of the materials here. So much to work with in this little kit. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you haven't already subscribed to this sampler, it's really a fun way to get a sampling of new products. You can create so much with it, and then you can decide if you love it so much after creating a few things that you need in a whole collection. Maybe you want to make an entire large album instead of just a little mini one. But you can see how I have created so many things, and I will link some pictures at the end, some close-up shots of everything, and I will leave the information linked down below if you want to subscribe for your own, because at $13 a month, shipping included, like that, you can't beat that. Thanks so much for watching, and I will be doing another video when I get my July sampler. I'll see you again next time.